Okay, I know I said I would do Superion next, but I just ordered the other two aerial bots, and I figured I might as well save him till he's all complete. And also, something kind of got in the way. Thanks to a good buddy of mine, y'all get to see Power of the Prime's Optimus Prime now, because he's now in my collection, because he gave him to me for free, and oh my goodness, I love this thing. Let's get something out of the way though real quick. He is not going to fit into your studio series and stuff, because he's a big, hefty boy. Like, look at him next to 86 Prime. He's pretty big, but on his own, in his own little spot, oh my goodness. He did just fall over because he's pretty loose in a lot of the spots because he's an old figure. He's an old man, but for the most part, he's still pretty solid. And there was no unboxing because I don't have the box. This was a gift from a friend. It's his old one. But I found him an 86 Megatron. He sent me the money for that, and then I bought it for him. And then he came along with this and gave me it because he wanted him to have a good home. I think I'm pretty classified as that at the moment when it comes to Transformers. Maybe not for Marvel though. The Spider-Man stuff's kind of a little down, but hey, DC looks decent if you can, see it. Anyway, Prime, that's who we're here for. The Prime mode looks so cool. He's big. Stop falling. He's big. My only kind of problems is the legs sticking off, but that's important, so it doesn't bug me. And then the gray kind of all around for the trailer, which you can't see from the front, but it just does kind of bug me. Articulation is fairly decent. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's definitely not the worst. He can still pose really well. And I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm just going to say, this is what movie Prime in the Bayverse, or the Nightverse, I think it's called. This is what he should have always looked like. Pomni, don't be scared. It's Optimus Prime. You're okay. But this is what he should have always looked like. In my opinion, this is what a perfect live-action Prime would look like. That is one chunky matrix. This is actually my first time seeing it. This figure without the box still was complete with all the accessories, except I think he came with a card. But I don't care about the card, so that's fine. But that's a chunky matrix, and I'm not even going to attempt to take it out. But I wanted this for something else that's not Prime related. Well, it is Prime related, I guess, but Optimus, I have the 86 one, so this is not what I really wanted him for, even though it's awesome and he's probably still going to end up on the shelf like this. But there is one reason I wanted this more. I really, really wanted a G1 Orian Pax, and now I have an excuse to get that new Alpha Trion as well. But this is the one I wanted from this whole thing. And yes, it's a little weird that you kind of have the inside of Prime just there. I wouldn't be surprised if 86 Ultra Magnus took a lot of inspiration from this figure. But the difference is I think Ultra Magnus does do it better. But still, this is perfect. This is what I wanted. It's not perfect. It's a little loosey-goosey, but to be fair, it's an old figure, so I'll let it slide. And it was messed with a lot as my friend was a kid. This is his childhood toy. He's not going to stand anymore, so I'll hold him. But yeah, he's a pretty good size. The only thing I wanted him to be for sure was taller than the aerial bots, because I believe he was taller than the aerial bots. Maybe not Silverbolt, but the other ones, I think he was. And this is the main thing I wanted right here, size-wise. These ones, for sure, this was my mental image of G1. Maybe not this, but also kind of this. I don't remember exactly if these two ever even, looked at each other on screen. But this is what I always imagined. And now I really need to pre-order Alpha Trion, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. The sacrifices have to be made. And here he is with Megatron. The gun separates into two pieces, this one and that one. But I like that one better for Orion, just because it makes more sense to me. And then we got little gun Megatron shooting at him. I tried to give him a gun to defend himself here, but I still don't think it's going to go very well for him. But let's maybe hope he can drive off for safety. And he can roll out, but I'm starting to understand the problems he will have with this alt mode. When I first saw it in pictures and stuff, I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. And it's not, to be honest. It could be worse, but it's not the best either. Boy, we've come a long way since truck and trailers for Optimus Prime. The very big difference. But you know what? For what this was at the time, and for what it's supposed to be, it's not bad. But I'm glad we got better. And just for fun, let's add this little guy in. I like this little figure. I don't understand the hate. It's fun. But yeah, for how far we've come, technically, actually, it's supposed to be this. For how far we've come. Which, yeah, okay, fine. You can say it's a downgrade, but at the same time, this was never supposed to be that. So, like, you know, it's fun. But yeah, just for fun, have that little guy. I'm very tempted to get Earthrise Prime now. I don't think I'll ever want to get the Siege Prime, but I'm very tempted to get Earthrise because I feel like maybe not him, but these two are known as some of the best primes of all time, and Earthrise is also right up there with them. So I feel like Earthrise, I would have a pretty good big three for Optimuses, and like, you know, I just like that little guy too. Also, here's Orion with TF1 Studio Series Optimus Prime that I custom painted for the most part. I did a lot to this figure in terms of paint, but yeah, so there they are together. I honestly kind of like the G1 design for Orion more. I know this isn't Orion, but I like the G1 design for Orion more than the TF1 one. But I still do want a figure of TF1, the whole little crew. I think I'll stick with Studio Series for like the final looks, but I might actually get the Yellow Park versions for the cogless versions. We'll see though. I do need some more TF1 figures though. I only have Optimus and Bumblebee. And since I put him next to the aerial bots, I thought I would put him next to Superion. I'm not going to promise he's next anymore, because I don't think he will be. But as soon as I get Firefight and Skydive, he'll be right after. I'm going to open them, give them both their own videos, and then he gets a big one as well, I guess. I guess by that logic, I should also review Silverbolt, but I don't really want to, because I could open the other two. I can't open him, so I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But, you know, I thought this would be fun. Now, we're at the part I'm going to have a little trouble with that I might need help with. Should he go right here next to Optimus? Should he go over here under Superion? Just because, I don't know. I always connect G1 Orion Pax with the aerial bots. Not really with Superion, but with the aerial bots, and this is how I display them. Which, as of right now, I think this is what I like the most. I don't think I like him over there too much. So we'll see. I thought it would be kind of cool to have him in the middle as like a symbolism for Megatron killing Orion and then becoming Optimus after, but I think I like this the least so far. I feel like he just kind of sticks out and takes away from Optimus and Megatron. And last but not least, like this, which this looks fine. If I do get Earthrise Prime, he'll probably go here, but my thing is I don't want just an Optimus Prime shelf, but this is the best I can do in terms of Optimus mode at the moment. And he goes well with Devastation Prime over here. And like, my shelves are a little unorganized. You got Beast Wars Prime, TF1, Bayverse, Nightverse Prime, Robots in Disguise, Yellow Park, and random ones. So, I don't know. As of right now, I think he'll stay here. But I really liked how he looked with Superion. So we'll see where that goes. Anyway, I hope y'all had as much fun as I did watching as I did messing with him. Thanks for watching, and the next review, I think, is going to be 86 Wheelie, which I don't like Wheelie, so yay. But, you know, probably Wheelie, then the Superion aerial bots, and then I got Devastation, Wheeljack, and Springer coming in October, so the next few weeks are going to have some good stuff. So that's what matters. Anyway, bye-bye. I didn't mean to say Devastation Springer. I meant Devastation Sideswipe. So, Devastation Sideswipe and Wheeljack are coming early October. So those are future reviews, and I'm very, very excited for those ones. Probably the most excited for those ones, other than finishing Superion, but we'll see. Anyway, bye-bye. For real this time.